Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from GGTheCrochetQueen. Welcome back to my channel. Let's see who joins me today. I had a very full weekend in New Orleans at the Essence Festival. This is my first day back to work, and I'd really rather be sleeping. But we had a good time. The lineup was okay. New chain on there. Hey, Letitia, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I'll get a thumbs up. That is that Blue Heart. I'll crochet 1962. Oh, at Blue Heart. Okay. What are you working on? What's your weather like? I'm working on something that I hope turns out right. We'll see. We'll see by the end of the week if I have time. Hey, Linda, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I'll get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? It was 89 degrees here at noon. And it's chilly in the house because the AC seems to never turn off. So I threw on my cardigan. Oh, Nightbot is working. That's a good thing. I'm here. It's 92 human. I'm trying to. Oh, finish your first bucket hat. Awesome. There were a lot of bucket hats at Essence. There was one lady, I saw her 3 times. She wore the same bucket hat. It's very cute. It was multicolored, and it was clusters of V-stitch. Very cute, very cute. I might try to recreate that too. And there were plenty of people wearing machine, kind of looks like crochet stuff. Lots of them. I was like, they are really trying to put crochet on a machine. He says, weather is cloudy, 86, and I like it working on a dragon. Oh, you're doing an amigurumi? So were you all affected by the hurricane that came through? I don't know exactly where that is in relation to, but that is in Texas, correct? Lubbock, Texas, Texas. That Hurricane Beryl, whoo, he went through, and I think it's still moving with the rains. And our flight got delayed several times, But I was thinking, as long as it's delayed, at least we still have a flight, because some flights were canceled. And I think it probably was related to the hurricane, the good old hurricane. Yes, man, Lubbock is north. No rain either. Okay. Yeah, it was. They didn't leave. That hurricane left no doubt what its intention was. They said there were. I think they said were. I forgot how many people in Texas were out of power, but it was a huge number in the Houston area. I have a friend that lives in that area. I don't know if she's gotten her power back or not, but last night she was still without it. And we have had rain, knock on wood. We skipped one hurricane, but there are plenty more behind it. I don't look forward to any of it. Just hoping we don't have to deal with any this year. But I am some kind of tired. I can't wait for this work day to be over so I can take a nap. That Essence it was just crazy. The convention center was the worst of it. You expect a large crowd when you go into the concerts. And it's been 5 years since the last time I was there. And it was just ridiculous. The fire marshal kept shutting. They had one whole area. I think they really should have made more of a bigger area, because most of the women that go, they go for all the freebies. They have the big name companies that give out a lot of free skincare products and makeup. And some have great bags, like Vaseline had the best bag. It was a big canvas bag, which I was like, I'm getting that bag. But their lines were so, I didn't get my bag until the last day because the lines were ridiculous. And the fire marshals kept shutting it down because there were too many people in the area. And I was like, this is crazy. So the second day, one of my other friends and I went over, and she went to the Target line. She got there, and then I forgot where I went. But anyway, I went over to the Target line and picked up our little Target bag. Their bag was like vinyl. I didn't like it at all. But they gave a little thing of Fenty lip gloss. I think that was like the best thing in their bag, but I can't remember. The Vaseline bag was the most important one for me because I wanted to see what other products did Vaseline have other than, I used their lotion, and I use, of course, the Vaseline itself. So I wanted to see they have a few products in there that I didn't know. They have a shimmer, a bronzing shimmer thing. I gave that to my daughter, which I thought was cool. They had a few products, but that bag is what I really wanted because us crocheters, we need our bags, and they had the best bag. Then they had an area for House of Beauty, which was all of the L'Oreal products, and they gave away a lot of stuff. They had what is it? My L. Oh yeah, My L. Cantu. Some lip balm place, or the lip bar. Who was the other one? Oh, Shea Butter was there. Did we? Yeah, we got Shea Butter. Yeah, we did the Shea Butter. Because Shea Butter was next to Vaseline. So those 2 lines were ridiculous every day. So you had to get in early so you can get it over with. And then they had an area, they had exhibition for Luther Vandross. They had his jacket, 4 of his jackets there from his different concerts. And they also had a documentary that's going to be released next year on CNN and the OWN network. And so my friend and I, we watched the first 2 hours. They said it's 2 hours. When I looked it up, it said 1 hour and 41 minutes. But anywho, we saw the first hour of it. It was very interesting. I did not realize how many songs Luther wrote and how many that he was a part of. I knew he did jingles. I knew that for different companies. But unfortunately, he is another one of my great artists that gone too soon. But he had his thumb in all aspects of music. You know, the ones that are real geniuses, him, Prince, and Michael Jackson. They were such perfectionists, and everything had to be just right, and they could hear the tune if it's out of tune. He was just that person. Amazing. What an amazing life. 54 years, but he did a lot in those 54 years. I'm looking forward to being able, I'm hoping Netflix streams it. Although it's CNN, but I'm hoping one of my streaming platforms streams it. Okay, Nightbot is working. Okay. That's good to see. But if you ever get a chance to go to Essence, pace yourself. That's all I got to say. Just pace yourself. Bring all your patience with you. As they open the doors and people just knocking you around trying to get in, it's like, we're all going to the same place. The place is big enough. It was just crazy. Every single day it was the same thing, just out of control. I told my friends, I said, this is the make or break for the people that are in here working the area, because they definitely have to bring their patience. But I can say it was chaotic, but they weren't crazy. You know, no fights broke out. Nobody cursed anybody out, at least not that I saw. I think the only act that was there that I truly, truly enjoyed was SWV. Usher did like the bare minimum. Janet did the bare minimum to get their paycheck. They had a lot of rap artists there, which was over my head. I knew who Busta Rhymes was, but I'm trying to think if I knew any of those other people. I probably, the most entertaining of the entire 3 nights. The first night they had sign language. They had 3 ladies and a guy. When I say entertaining, to see someone do sign language to rap music, they had us going. We were cracking up just to see them. They were all into it, dancing and doing the signing and stuff. And it was so funny. I'd never seen, because usually when you see someone doing sign language, it's at like a some kind of news conference or something like that. So you don't really see them all active and, doing something real interactive. These ladies, ooh, hunty. When I say They were into it. They were into it. And the guy was, he was okay. We didn't care for him, but we enjoyed watching those ladies. But they didn't have any more. They had them. They didn't have them on the screen anymore. They were off to the side. But they didn't. The second and third day, they didn't put them on the screen. But ooh, we enjoyed them. Hey Sheila, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. She said she did. So, what are you working on? What's your weather like? Yeah, I had a good time, but I was this year. This is usually, the lineup long before you go. This year, they put the lineup out so late. I don't know. The new person that took over, I don't know what kind of reviews she's going to get, but just by being in those Facebook groups of the different essence groups, woo, child, they were laying it out. Someone posted SWV, I think it said SWV Janet and Usher schooled or something like that. The younger artists on how to perform or something like that. It said there was another lady there. I don't remember her name, and I really don't even remember the song that she sang at the end that I knew. But I know for sure I'm old because all of that booty shaking, that is not my thing. All of her girls had on shorts, thong shorts. She had it on, but her behind was pretty much covered, but you could tell she had thong thing on too. And all of that booty shaking was like, I'm so over them. Oh, Uncle Charlie, that's who they had in that. Uncle Charlie, because Uncle Charlie definitely, he did a good job. He slowed down because I've seen him multiple times. He's definitely slowed down, but he's still doing his thing. And they had Maze. Frankie was there, but he didn't sing because he's very frail now. But they honored him at the end. He was on the stage sitting, and at the very end, they honored him. And there's a new guy that's going to be he'll be the lead singer for Maze. He did a good job, but you miss Frankie's voice, but he did a good job. It's just it was sad for me. I got teary eyed because all these people that I've been going to Essence. The first Essence was either 2002 or 2003 that I went to, and we went like the group that I was with at the time, we went, I want to say 3 years in a row. And then I went twice by myself because I wanted to see Prince and I wanted to see Janet. And another friend and I, we went after Hurricane Katrina. Then 5 years ago, I went with my friend. And then this year I went. So I've been a few times, but this year was definitely a lot different because there were, of course, a ton more people for the activity. My friend stayed for the first night because I forgot the rapping group, Cash Money or somebody like that. Whole bunch of them, but it was so late. They were really, really late, and they had a big rainstorm, so that may have been what slowed some people down. But I just I think they got home at 3, 4, not home to the hotel, really late. I was asleep. That was just too much. It was too much. Let me see. Who did I miss? Sheila. Hot, hot, hot. Staying in the house. I hear you. Hey, Sean's Nerd Craft Corner. Hey. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? but it's definitely a different vibe. There was a group of young ladies in like I think they were 3 rows ahead of us, and they were so cute. They had their phones out the whole time, streaming and singing into it. And I was like, everything got to be on the gram, as they say. We had a good time. But those, I'm telling you, those sign language ladies, whoo, they were quite entertaining. We went to, I think it was Gus's Famous Fried Chicken or something like that. I know it's Gus's. And my one friend, she was like, that was the best fried chicken she's ever had in her life. And for me, it was it was it was crunchy. It wasn't over battered. It was like, how did they make this chicken? It was very good. Very good chicken. Then we got before we left, we got breakfast delivered from, now I can't remember the name of the place. I don't remember. But I got the andouille sausage and pancakes. And the pancakes, I did not realize they were going to be so big. I had 3 huge pancakes. So lucky it was 3 of us. So each one of us got a pancake because there's no way I was going to eat those huge pancakes by myself. And we had a brunch at Court of Two Sisters. It was pretty good. Well, it's good that you can change out, try a whole lot of this, that, and the other. But she's good. I am a big. Oh, okay. And it's hot. I live in Southern California. Where in Southern California? My friend lives in San Diego. Hey, Renee, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? And what is that thing? I don't know what that is. I think I said the middle of the country is drowning. The West Coast is burning, and we're cooking on the East Coast. Long as it does not bring a hurricane. They say that the water is ripe for forming hurricanes because it's nice and warm. That doesn't make me happy. El Centro. How far is that from San Diego? All these states have their own. Like I was like, California's a little scary with those earthquakes. My friend that moved there, now she lived in Florida for a while. I don't know how long she was in Florida. And so when the hurricane was coming to San Diego, she was like, "Oh my God." I was like, you've lived in Florida. You should be prepared. You should know what to do. It's that earth shifting. That's what I wouldn't know what to do, except hope the buildings don't fall down on you. Hello, Tyler Bob. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. And Elizabeth, thank you for joining me. And I hope you all did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What is your weather like? I'm in here in a cardigan. I haven't put on this cardigan in a while. It's like I haven't worn this in a while. I like it. Usually I just turn the temperature up so the air conditioner would go off, but I just came on in and threw this on so I can be warm, at least comfortable, not overheating. I'm working on a pattern. I haven't decided. I have to work it up. Something off the top of my head. I want to, if it turns out right, then I'll do a tutorial on it. But right now I'm just seeing if it turns out the way my mind is envisioning it. Oh, you got a shawl going. Okay. What stitch are you using for the shawl? I want to go to New Orleans when there's like nothing going on so I can enjoy. I kept they at the hotel they gave us a list of restaurants. We only got to 2 of them on the list because there's so much to do and you got to compete with all the other 100,000 people there, and not to mention all the horrible traffic because there's so much going, so much. They have a lot of places blocked off, so the Uber and Lyft drivers can only go so far. But I kept that list, so if I ever decide I want to take a trip, I have a list of some restaurants. The good thing about New Orleans is that everything is pretty much centralized of what's going on. And if you like to walk, a lot of places are within walking distance in the city. Because we actually walked. Let me see. Did we walk from the Superdome this time? I know the last time we did walk from the Superdome. What is that on your name, Renee? I don't know what that is. Looks like a rose or a flower or something. I don't know what that is. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Let me see. Oh, you making, okay. Tyler says he's making a bandana. Okay. Oh, you're just going to ask for a pattern? Yeah, well, I'm working on it right now. So hopefully it'll turn out right. You're working a bandana. Elizabeth says, oh, you're doing a knit. Oh, a simple lace. I'm new to lace is intimidating. I don't knit at all. The only knitting I do is with my Centro and Addy machine. Oh, it is a flower. Okay. Oh, he said it's a bouquet. Okay. Oh, you're an hour and a half from San Diego. Oh, okay. We took the when we went to see her a gazillion years ago, we took the train to Los Angeles. It was a nice little ride. So got to see Rodeo Drive. I think we went to Universal. It's been so long ago. It was, let me see, my daughter be 30. So that was 26 years ago because my daughter was 4. Yeah, I think that was the last time I was in California. Ooh, that was a long time ago. That's a whole lifetime ago. But I'm looking forward to my next vacation because Gloria is tired from this one. I need some time off to recoup. Let me see. I'm down and counting down. Be off of here in a few seconds. So I'm going to work on this, and if it turns out the way I want it to turn out, then I'll do a tutorial on it. If it doesn't, then don't look for one. And if anyone is interested, I have a membership. I have 2 members, and I'm going to shout them out. Dr. Katrina of Mindful Crafts and More, and Melanie of Melanie's Crochet Dolls are my 2 members. So if you are interested, check it out. It's up on my channel. I thank them both for jumping on board and being member. Hey, Jan, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Says, good Lord willing, my hubby and I will be hitting the road at the end of August to go do different work, camping, or travel. Haven't decided. Okay, cool. Well, I thank you all for joining me. I am getting off other half hour of my lunchtime. I thank you all again for joining me. I will be on tomorrow. I don't know what time, depends on if I get the short end of the stick or not. So everybody have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. And until my next video or my next live, everybody stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.